And welcome back to the Jamie Ross Show. I'm mobile for the second time in a row, and I'm coming to you straight from the Bergdorf Cultural. Actually, it's the performing. What is it called now?
Bergdorf Center for the Performing Arts.
Okay.
Durand Street.
The Bergdorf Center for the Performing Arts. We just changed that this year, and I'm here with David Konig, who just finished up his show today, which is called Hebrew School Dropout,
Yes.
or
How I converted from Judaism to Catholicism and back to Judaism and lost those stubborn last 10 pounds. We had a great show today. It was big time fun.
It's a great show, and there's only one more show left.
One show left here in Maplewood, the 25th, Sunday matinee, 3 o'clock. Come on by, it'll be great, you'll love it.
And then you go off Broadway.
And then it opens off Broadway, that's right.
Okay, now how did you get your start in this whole acting?
In show business?
In
How did
show
I do that?
business,
Oh, God.
yes.
Oh, dear Lord. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. I was a troubled youth.
Okay,
And I was an obnoxious young child actor.
all right.
So I've been doing this basically all my life.
Have we seen you? as
It
a
depends
child
on where
actor?
you've been. You don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
So,
if you have.
was it TV?
I did a little of that. Yeah, I did a lot of theater when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And then I kept going, and I started doing stand-up as a young man. And then
Okay.
I was on Broadway about 10 years ago in the first revival of Grease.
Oh.
And I had an HBO series for a while in the 90s. I've been kicking around.
Oh, yeah. The revival of Grease. Who, was that with Rosie?
Yes, I was in the Rosie O'Donnell revival of Grease, but I was in it towards the end of the run, long after Rosie was gone,
Okay.
and our Rizzo was Connie Chung. They'd
Wow.
run out of everyone.
Connie Chung, yeah. Yeah, she was a great Rizzo.
She was.
She was.
She lent the whole thing a kind of sort of Asian newscaster.
And Maury was in it too for a while. So,
Yes, Maury played Kaneki in that production.
and you were gonna sing a little Grease for us now.
No, I wasn't, but I will, because I had to. They shoved me in there with 1 week. I played Vince Fontaine, the DJ,
okay.
and it was in the '90s revival. The Vince Fontaine was kind of like the host of the evening, so I had a lot of business and a little singing and dancing I had to do, and I don't sing or dance, and they shoved me out there with about 5 days of rehearsal.
Gotcha.
3 of those days were spent learning my Ramalams, which I will remember to the day I die. They're screwed into my head, and they go like this: Ramalama lama kading ding dong shubap shwada up and boom da boom chang 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 shubap dip da dip da dip do up doobie doo boogity 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 shubidi wap shubap shana na 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 yippity dip doom wap up wap wap bam boom.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, if you're easily impressed.
Yeah. And so
Yes, sir.
so now it's not. I'm not giving anything away to say
Give
that
whatever you want to.
you converted to Catholicism.
Well, that's in the title of the show, so that's not giving anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
no
not
secret,
giving anything away.
Yeah.
So, what did your family think of that?
Well, which ones? My parents? They're dead, so they, mercifully they were spared this.
And how about relatives? Any
No,
relatives alive, or did you knock them all first?
No,
and then
everyone
they
was
would-
a little confused by the whole thing. No, I'm Jewish, and I went through a little midlife crisis.
Okay.
And as opposed to most people who go out, most men who have a midlife crisis who go out and get a blonde and a convertible, I converted to Catholicism.
Okay.
And then I did that for a while, and then I went back to being a Jew, and that's the theme of the show. You should come see it. It's filled with laughs, you'll enjoy it, it's great.
And you still kept the 10 pounds off?
And I kept the 10 pounds off.
It's
Although
all right.
the Maplewood online camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah. I'm still here. So what? And you were a stand-up for a while, and you said you bombed a lot.
Yeah, that's all in the show. I spare no, I just spew my guts out on stage.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, quite frankly. So they have to come in with a hazmat team after the show and clean up after.
So what kept you going with the bombing? You just like.
Well, I kept hearing that voice inside my head that drives every comic. It's the voice that says, Yakov Smirnoff is making a living at this. Why not you?
Right. And he is.
He is. He's in Branson, Missouri. Go see him. He's very funny.
Yeah.
He needs the business.
Branson, Missouri, comedy mecca
Yes, it
of
is.
America.
No, Maplewood, New Jersey, on April 25th, Sunday matinee at 3 o'clock, Comedy Mecca at the
3
Rodeo Center.
o'clock. And there's no funnier time.
Does anyone actually watch this? Is this broadcast?
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Are they sitting at their computers watching this? People watching this
some might be.
online?
Yes, they are.
What are you wearing? We can see you
Or you can look
sitting
at
at your
that
computer.
one.
Oh, that one too. We can see you better in this one.
See, we're high tech. We have
Refresh your
2
browser. It's computer jokes.
Yeah. So then you go off Broadway from here.
Yes, it opens, well, it starts previews, the show starts previews off-Broadway at the Actors Temple Theater on West 47th Street, beginning April 24th, and then I believe opening night is sometime in May, but it's going to be an open-ended run, and it's going to be great.
Now, did you convert back for that venue?
I converted back just for the show. Just for the show. I'm that shallow. I am that shallow.
And then also for a while, you were on the Catholic side.
Yeah, last part of the show, I talk about how I wanted to keep my conversion to Catholicism quiet, and then God played a practical joke on me, and I ended up being a national spokesman for the Catholic Church. I had a national talk radio channel about Catholicism, and that's all in the show as well.
Is there any moments that aren't in the show that you can share with us that might have stood out for you on that?
Well, if they had stood out, I would have put them
Put them in the show. Oh, tough interview. You can't give me one more gem that almost made the show but not quite, so we can.
No, not really. But I'll tell you, I used to have all my comedian friends on the show, and I had all these Jewish comedians come on the radio show. There was one Jewish comedian who wouldn't come on the show, a friend of mine, Louis Black.
Oh, yeah.
And he was up doing a show on another channel, and I stuck my head out when I was doing hosting at the Catholic channel, and he had known me as a Jewish comic. And I stuck my head out in the hallway, and I said, "Hey, Louis, why don't you come on my show? I'm doing this now." And he said, "Yeah, Konig, I heard. I think you lost your mind." And he kept walking. It's a small example of why that's not in the show. That had been funnier, it would actually be in the show.
Yeah, well, now you see why.
He said it more like,
Yeah, if you had been there.
If I had been there. But
My good friend Michelle Ballin is here.
yeah.
She
And
came
Michelle,
out
how
from
are
New
you?
York to
Wow.
see the show. So,
Wow. Didn't have anything better to do on a Sunday afternoon?
Oh, there you go. No, I heard that the Maplewood,
We had 10 minutes?
online
Did we hit the 10-minute mark?
We're only at 7? Oh my God.
and you
So-
can get on the Maplewood online show.
That's right.
Yeah, it's maplewoodonline.com. Everyone.
Why are you telling them? They're already here.
I know.
They're on maplewoodonline.com.
I'm telling
or else they
you.
wouldn't be seeing this.
I'm telling
So why
you.
plug the URL? They already know what the URL is. They're watching it now.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you because you're probably the only one who's going to see it.
Did you enjoy the show?
No, it was great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was very nice. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm going to be here next week.
You're going to come back next week?
Yeah.
Bring some
Can't
friends.
get enough. Absolutely.
Bring some friends.
And
The
also,
theater seats over 3,000.
yeah,
So
it's
we got a lot of-
huge. I mean, I would love to turn the camera around to show you, but I can't get that.
Can't physically make that happen.
Yeah, I can't. Anyway, so here's Dave. Thank you
Thank you very
Thanks
much,
for being
Dan.
on the show.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Good luck with your run here.
I appreciate
The
that.
big one more show.
And I just want to say Maplewood's a great town, and this
Okay.
is a lovely theater, and if you haven't been here, come on by and see the show. And Maplewood audiences are the finest.
Part of the best.
That's
All
right.
right.
Thank you,
Thanks a lot,
Jamie.
man.
Thank
All
you very
right,
much.
yep. All right.